Hey guys, Al Pooley here with yet another active speaker review. This one's going to be a little bit different because we're not going to be testing out some Yamaha cabs or some KV2s or RCFs or Wharfdales or Yorkvilles. We're going to be looking at a much more budget speaker, and this is actually probably the cheapest speaker out there right now. It's American Audio's ELS 15A. A lot of you know American Audio. Even I own some American Audio gear. I have the dual SD card player here and an SD and USB card player. I also have a few of their special effect lights, and this stuff's always worked, fairly well, and it's always been value priced. So when I found out about this speaker, I was really curious because you go online, you read reviews, and everyone's raving about these speakers. 180 bucks, and it's the best sounding thing out there. Well, maybe at 180 bucks, but that doesn't say much because you're not going to get much of an active speaker at 180 bucks. But I told myself I'm not going to be overly negative on this review. I'm going to offer an honest review, what I think of it for the price point. So let's have a closer look at the American Audio ELS 15A. First off, it's a 15-inch and 1-inch high-frequency driver configuration. Amplifier power specified at 100 watts into the 15-inch woofer and 30 watts into the high-frequency driver. Let's have a look at the back for the mixer section, see what you get for your money. So not too bad, actually. You get a mic level control, line level control, master volume, treble and bass, and you also have a power and clip light. All I can tell you is get used to seeing that clip light light up, because it doesn't take very much. Obviously with 130 watts, you're not going to be doing 400-person weddings here. But as for inputs, you have at mic input you have an XLR and 1/4 inch. Line level input you have a dual RCA and XLR. And as for line output, if you want to link it to another active speaker or whatnot, you have XLR and 1/4 inch. So actually pretty flexible considering the price point, and it's easy just to hook up, hook up your iPod in there, hook up a microphone, and you got a small little PA system there. Great for backyard parties, barbecues, if you're having a little party downstairs with your friends. I would not recommend using these at a wedding or any important event. They simply do not deliver what you're going to need unless your requirements are really not high and you don't have very high standards. But it's a $170 speaker. What can you say? It looks good. It's not too heavy. It comes in around 30 some pounds. I'm just guessing here because I didn't really check. It will get louder than your typical home stereo, but from the reviews I was reading, it's been described as being crisp and nice and warm. Sorry folks, it's not any of those. It's not warm at all. It's not crisp at all. It is a MIDI. It is a MIDI speaker. I don't hear any sweet highs coming out of that horn. I don't hear any deep lows coming out of that woofer. It's mostly a mid-bassy kind of sound. Okay, I guess if you don't really care too much about sound quality, but compared to any of my speakers, I compared them to the DXR15s, the KX Audio KX12s, even my DXR8s and my Wharfdales, which you don't see because they're in the back there. Sound quality just isn't there. I mean, it doesn't compare output-wise or sound quality-wise. I mean, you can only expect so much. It's a $170 speaker. That said, I said I wasn't going to be overly negative. It is designed for a purpose and at a price point. And this is perfect for that entry-level DJs that are just starting out, not sure if you want to invest, thousands of dollars in gear before, if this is something you want to do. Great for that, great for backyard parties in your basement. But I wouldn't use it for weddings and stuff like that. They just don't have the sound quality. But if you have any questions or comments, feel free. As mentioned, I have compared them to much higher priced offerings, so you have to give the American Audio a little break here. They're not going to compete with $1,000 speakers, but for their price point, great for beginners, and it offers a lot of value, just like most American Audio products. So this was Al Pooley, Party Time DJ Services. Feel free if you have any questions, I will answer them honestly. I'm always honest in my reviews, and feel free. Have a great day, guys.